we transform lives through music because it opens things in people. Artistic expression, deep feeling is part of the human experience.
Every summer during the Oregon Bach Festival, talented high school students from around the country come to Eugene, Oregon to take part in the Stanglin Family Youth Choral Academy, a 2-week-long intensive workshop that culminates in a celebrated performance for the community. Along with the opportunity to work with the nation's top choral instructors, these students are exposed to new ideas within their craft. One idea in particular is taught by Dr. Therese Hibbard in her workshop on body singing.
I'm Therese Hibbard, and I'm a singer, a dancer, and a choral conductor. I work at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, which again has a school of music with a small dance department. And so I'm hoping to, over time, develop a philosophy, but also a course of using movement, using body voice, using all of these things to help choral singers and eventually singers and conductors feel the music with their whole selves.
Wash. Wash. Go. Wash. Say it. Wash.
Therese has been teaching young people at the Bach Festival to sing with their full selves for 14 years. However, combining singing and dancing into the same art form is a concept that she believed in from an early age.
I came to this myself because I started as a singer and a dancer in music theater. And for me, those processes became more and more the same. And I had a wonderful experience through the National Endowment of the Arts when I was in high school. And we'd have a little time to warm up and be in the theater and rehearse before we performed. And so our warm-ups became physical and vocal together, because we rarely had time to do our little vocal warm-up and then our little physical dance warm-up, because it was all singing and dancing combined. And that hit me in such an organic way that it just made perfect sense. If you watch all the instrumental musicians, these fine musicians at the Bach Festival and everywhere, they engage their whole selves in playing. And so why not singing when you are your instrument? You are the thing that creates the art. It's about the whole person, body, mind, voice, and spirit.
That idea of melding the mind, body, and spirit has been an integral part of the Bach Festival's Youth Choral Academy since its beginning in 1998. And although Dr. Hibbard's workshop has seen slight changes over the years, it still retains the same basic structure. She begins her students with a small warm-up, and then does whatever she can to have them move.
So it's trying to find those things that will awaken their inner pulse, their inner, or I say setting their inner metronome. And everyone learns differently, so I find lots of ways. I try and use visual images, oral sounds, and then of course tactile, actually, when they actually are beating on themselves or others. And then kinesthetic, body knowing, the connection of mind and body. So by working them in what is become sort of a hybrid between very simple modern dance warm-up, a little yoga, yeah, there's a little Tai Chi in there. I connect them with their breath in a way that maybe they haven't thought about before, with breath rhythm. And then work on them feeling the inside of the rhythm inside of themselves, making them aware of, I have rhythm inside of me. So they have a high motivation to be more and to do more. But I have found that the way in to ask them to do something they've never done before is to play.
Come on, swing it!
She's like the best teacher ever. She's so funny and she's so fun to be with, but she also knows when to be serious and when to be professional. It's definitely like grounded me in my singing a lot. You know, you think that singing is only, oh, it's just your vocal cords, you just sing with your voice, but it's really like something that comes from the ground.
I used to sing a lot with my throat, definitely, and moving allows you to be more relaxed, and that's what music is about. It's about being relaxed and being who you are.
Like before, I would kind of just stand there and not really feel it and be kind of stiff, and now it's freer.
I thought it was pretty silly in the beginning, but you know, after day 7, day 8, day 9, being in the body singing workshop, it reminds you that you need to work on this singing and moving and actually being the music rather than just singing it. That's what music is about.
Along with Dr. Hibbard, the Stanglin Family Youth Choral Academy includes a team of instructors who mentor the students both during vocal technique workshops and rehearsals. What sets this team apart, however, is that they are interested in improving the students not only as vocal artists, but as people as well.
This is a community, and we really are a big family in many ways. And music and the achievement of this music at the highest artistic excellence is something that's very important. But I think even more important to Mr. Rilling, and certainly I share this deeply with him, and it's been one of the founding principles of the Stangeland Family Youth Choral Academy, is that the music needs to be a transformative experience for these young people. As we perform at the highest standards of artistic excellence, we can touch the hearts and the minds and the souls of the people who will come to share our message. We're learning great music, we're learning it at great level of technical and artistic excellence, but in the end, it's so that we are changed as human beings, that we are nurtured as whole people in body, mind, spirit, and voice, and that we do the same for those with whom we will share our music.
Through that process of moving, I believe it reawakens and opens them to more deep feeling, to feel the music with more of themselves, and that allows the music to motivate them and move them. And then the third step is then to move others with their beautiful singing. I'm sort of a gypsy on a mission to change the world one choir at a time and let them move and be moved.
Definitely, it's already changed me. I mean, I've only been in YCA 2 years, and it's already changed the way I think about music and the way I feel music. Because, I mean, it's just taught me that there's so much more to music than the notes.
It is an experience of a lifetime, and I like to think of it as like another family. Everybody's here for the same reason. They all want to be here, and they all want to make music. So it's a great environment to be in, and I absolutely love it. And you can't get an experience like this anywhere else.